What if one day you decide to invest a bit of money and discover the day after that you got rich? When two brothers in Westchester, New York awoke on the morning of April 17th, they discovered that they had become overnight billionaires as a result of an odd bet on a cryptocurrency that had been conceived as a joke only a few months earlier. They were shocked. Tommy and James, who have requested that their last names not be published in order to maintain their anonymity, had invested a few $100s in an odd digital currency called Shiba Inu, which is essentially a parody of a parody. Despite their doubts, a friend who was an expert in cryptocurrency told them that he thought the coin could be a big moneymaker, even though they didn't believe him at first. It's possible, as Tommy pointed out. I was thinking about Bitcoin, which was worth a fraction of a penny a few years ago and is now worth tens of thousands of dollars, and this occurs to individuals, so it's realistic. I put my trust in my friend and assumed that even if the number dropped to zero, everything would be alright. It had the appearance to me of a lottery ticket that would never expire in my imagination. Despite the fact that they made their initial investment in late February, their lives were completely transformed less than 2 months later. Rather than sending their father a birthday card, they chose to make him a millionaire in order to commemorate his milestone birthday this year. According to certain estimates, the value of cryptocurrencies will rise in the year of 2022. Since its inception, the cryptocurrency market, which comprises well-known players such as Bitcoin as well as lesser-known altcoins, has attracted unprecedented investor interest after years of being either ignored or sneered at by the financial establishment. According to CoinDesk, the value of Bitcoin has risen by about 70% in the last year. Dogecoin, which was made as a joke and is now worth less than $1, has risen by more than 11,000%. On the other hand, cryptocurrency is an extremely risky and unregulated investment that should be avoided. Prices have a reputation for fluctuating wildly from day to night. Apart from that, digital currencies come with their own unique hazards, such as the chance of a compromised server, a deleted file, or a forgotten password, all of which can result in investors being locked out of their money for the rest of their lives. Both James and Tommy were willing to take a gamble and each put up $200 in the game to get things started. They also talked about their feelings with their mother, father, sister, and a few other people in their immediate family. At first, my mother and sister were apprehensive, but they each contributed $100, Tommy shared. They each put in another $100 after a few weeks when the stock had climbed by about 300%. The stock continued to rise as a result. Approximately $8,000 was invested by the organization during the course of the project. Oh my god. Wedding videography was the brothers' primary source of income prior to the COVID-19 outbreak. Nonetheless, the epidemic almost caused them to close their doors. According to James, instead of organizing 30 to 40 weddings that year, he and his staff only booked 8, which was a significant reduction. To Tommy's dismay, it appeared like we had gotten lost in the shuffle. Even the government stimulus payments were not enough to keep us afloat. As a person who believes in the power of hope, I found it really tough, and not knowing what lay ahead of me was a little frightening. Their Shiba coin investment began to take off, and it was impossible to imagine the enormous change in their financial status that had occurred overnight. During the course of recording a wedding in the middle of April, they kept one eye on their investment, which had quickly climbed to more than $100,000. After that, it was just going to keep going up. By the time they woke up the next morning, the quantity had more than tripled. Tom offered his feelings on the situation. We were like, oh my god! We were really delighted. At that moment, I assured my brother that the stock would reach $1 million. It had reached $700,000 at that point. I kept reloading the page on my phone, says the author. The following day, the event took place. My mother and sister were convinced it was a fraud when it reached $1 million on the day it was reached. What was the initial investment of $7,900 made by the family? CNN Business was able to authenticate the amount by examining their currency wallet and transaction history, according to the company. What is Shiba Coin? Shiba Inu was created less than a year ago, and it's a clear derivation of the Dogecoin cryptocurrency, which features a Shiba Inu dog as its insignia as well. A Shiba Inu dog is a Japanese dog breed that originated in, Japan. Despite the fact that it was a joke within a joke, there aren't many people who are laughing at the moment. According to CoinGecko, the value of the Shiba coin, which trades under the ticker symbol SHIB, has increased by more than 11,000% in the last 30 days. Early this week, Vitalik Buterin, the co-founder of Ethereum, made headlines when he donated $1 billion worth of Shiba to the COVID-19 Disaster Relief Fund in India, a donation that garnered widespread attention. Celebrities from former boy band members to NFL players have said they like the cryptocurrency, which is also called a meme coin or an altcoin. Nick Carter, a Backstreet Boys member, is well known for frequently using the hashtags #Shiba and #SheepArmy in his social media posts. Seeing the announcement of SHIB and Ethereum developer Vitalik Buterin's donation to India was tremendously thrilling for me as a cryptocurrency lover and investor, Carter said in a statement to CNN Business. I am confident that Bitcoin has a promising future, especially now that we have a better understanding of how it can be used for good and, more importantly, how it can be used to save lives. On Wednesday, NFL star Antonio Brown announced to his over 1 million Twitter followers that he, too, had made an investment in the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. During an interview with CNN Business, Brown stated that the Shiba business is expanding and that Bitcoin is the way to go. Investing in this manner is a fundamentally different technique of investing. There are thousands of cryptocurrency options available in the cryptocurrency industry, with Bitcoin and Ethereum accounting for approximately 2/3 of the overall $2.3 trillion global cryptocurrency market. As James and Tommy have discovered, while they can be incredibly profitable, they can also be extremely volatile, something they have also learned from their experience. Examples include Bitcoin, which is by far the most well-established cryptocurrency now in use, which dropped by a stunning 12% this week after Elon Musk reversed Tesla's intention to accept Bitcoin as payment, claiming environmental concerns as the reason for the reversal. According to Bloomberg, Dogecoin, a cryptocurrency that Musk has supported on a regular basis via Twitter, saw its value collapse by over 20% following Musk's performance on Saturday Night Live last weekend. What Tommy and James said about their money. To be honest, Tommy and James aren't entirely sure what they're going to do with their money. However, they have not yet received a full cash payout from their investment and are waiting for something called Shiba Swap, a decentralized exchange platform, to come along. This has happened so quickly that it's difficult to even comprehend the possibilities of what you could do with this money, Tommy explained. Nevertheless, the first and most important task is to assist mom and dad. My parents' house is in desperate need of a new roof, so I'll handle it. In the event that anyone is considering trying to duplicate the brothers' extraordinary success, James provides the following word of caution. Don't put any money into it that you aren't willing to lose. The meme tokens are extremely high risk, and you have no way of knowing what will transpire with them in the future. We are well aware that this is not the norm, despite the fact that Shiba has changed our lives. When you see it fluctuate so dramatically, it can keep you awake at night. Please leave a comment below if you have any other suggestions that you'd want to share with us. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thanks for watching.